It'll be Ibaka and Lopez to jump it up. Josh Tibbin, Derek Collins, J.B. DeRosa are officiating crew. We're underway. North of the border, the Raptors control the tip. Milwaukee is 0 of 4. Toronto is 0 of 5. Antetokounmpo. Corner pop. Book it for Lopez, a three.
And that's a good sign for them. It's played really well, but had struggled at the line. That's a good sign.
Ball movement. Ibaka answers with a triple. And Lowry will push it ahead off the rebound. Shifting gears. Lowry, the fend off. Sets it up. And Anunoby. That's a three. Bullet feed. Lopez. Whipping around the perimeter. Antetokounmpo got it. They swarm Antetokounmpo. No look. Lopez for the lead. Got a three.
I think it's really big for the Bucks. Back to knocking down threes the way he did a year ago. This team becomes even harder to defend.
Lowry sticks it from long range. And a timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we asked him about it. And Jared said, was he trolling you? Was he trying to get information from you? As Bledsoe breaks down the defense, he said, no. 10-3 run. J-Lo will check in. Next dead ball. Van Vliet. Nice touch.
This is how the Bucks play defense. They're going to make you take and make jump shots.
Middleton finds the cutter. Bledsoe gets bumped. Oh, the English high off the window.
Points up in the paint. If the Milwaukee can keep doing that, it's going to be a long night for Toronto.
Ibaka the hard drive, and it goes to the offhand.
They got a lot of good looks on that possession. Toronto did a good job scrambling.
Boucher, kaboom, a three.
Toronto defense has stepped up the last couple of times down the floor.
Siakam, count it, a three.
The teams who have beaten them have made a minimum of 15 threes at 36%. That's the minimum if you're going to beat this Milwaukee team. But that is a big move. I think that's bigger than the jump he took last year, to be honest. To go to being the top guy.
Boucher on the rebound slam.
Wow. He'll trap. He schemes defensively more than any coach in the NBA.
Just the second turnover for Milwaukee, one turnover for Toronto. And from the outside, Pascal Siakam. Davis, stop and go, in some trouble. Razzle dazzle, Hollis Jefferson. It goes! He put it over his former teammate, Brook Lopez. Caught it in late. It's your NBA Defensive Player of the Year, according to Stan Van Gundy. Brook Lopez with a block shot, his second. Lopez on the inside scores with ease.
Yeah, and doing a lot more work down there this year. Not too many guys average 20 and go 50, 40, 90. Plus, he's the fifth best three-point shooter in the league and the second best mid-range shooter. Is one of the best shooters in the world.
Middleton loses it. Boucher on a lead feed for Lowry. Find the open man. Thomas sticks it.
To get some three-point shots, obviously they're going to close out. But when they get beat, it's because people light it up from three.
Heat check. Oh, Matt Thomas! Antetokounmpo is going to sit down for Milwaukee. Bucks are 1 of 8 in the second quarter, and Lopez changes that with the left hand. So the Bucks have a possession, but it stopped a break for Milwaukee. Matthews ready to fire, and he cans it from long range. 39-35 Toronto. We will hit the 7-minute mark of this second quarter. Thomas gives it up. Boucher! Big finish! Bench points 21-5 in favor of Toronto. Van Vliet using the screen from Ibaka. He connects. It's a three. Utah State in 2016, and he is ready to cash in. A Skywalker. DiVincenzo. Cross. Kick. Antetokounmpo, they leave him free. And he drains it.
Possible 2-for-1 situation for Milwaukee.
Let's see if Middleton agrees. He does. Hoists and hits the three.
Nice to see him get going. The number 5 three-point shooter in the league.
Anunoby defending Antetokounmpo. And then on the switch, Antetokounmpo takes it right at Ibaka for the deuce.
Incredible what they've done And they have not had a lot of close games. And I totally agree with what they said to Jared as we see Brook Lopez knock in a hook.
Bucks can take the lead here. Bledsoe, that slingshot delivery, it's a three.
Both teams trying to do the same thing. Help of both teams is great, and when the help comes, kick it out and shoot the three.
The last Bucks lead was 23-22. Anunoby sticks it. Anunoby in double figures with 11. He hasn't missed from the field, 4 of 4. Middleton, that's tough. Chris Middleton lives in that mid-range. What do you say?
Well, I'd say number one, watch the playoffs last year. They become a necessity in the playoffs.
Siakam hits on a three. Bledsoe threads the needle. Matthews finishes on the interior. Lowry, hard cut to the rim. Denied by Lopez.
One of the best shot blockers in this league, and he's been there all night long, willing to leave those guys open to shoot threes.
What a find, Antetokounmpo.
They have built the habits that will carry them through the postseason. They don't have to get on an emotional high or anything else. You have your habits to rely on, and these teams have good ones. The consistent approach these teams bring every night. These are two of the hardest playing teams in the NBA.
Oh, the cut by Middleton, and Antetokounmpo led him perfectly for the deuce. Kick, DiVincenzo, shooting practice, but it's short. He fills that spot, comes up with the offensive rebound. Hill lines it up and buries a long two-pointer. And he missed everything. Antetokounmpo the other way. Swing it. DiVincenzo, baseline, reverse. Oh, it goes! DiVincenzo, acrobatic.
Robin Lopez right back at the rim to take away that Terrence Davis drive.
They needed that. A Davis three for Toronto and a timeout. Siakam, backdoor, leaning in, and it goes down. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. The Bucks thought maybe the Raptors had touched it around the cylinder. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Hill using the Lopez screen. Marvin Williams, that's a three. Lowry sheds the defender Hill. The fadeaway is good. Now it's Bledsoe one-on-one with Lowry. Swing it. Hill to Williams, open look. Count it! That's a three.
Incredible ball movement.
And that's when Toronto started to get on a roll offensively. Hollis-Jefferson stops, banks it home with the right hand, and the foul. Dump it down low. Lopez missed it. Rebound. Davis working hard for the Raptors. A blast up the floor. Davis with a purpose. And one.
Antetokounmpo back into the game.
Bledsoe lost it for a moment. Hollis-Jefferson there defensively. Keep it on the perimeter. Middleton contested. He drains a three.
That one would have gone down. This place would have exploded.
Middleton sheds the defender, hand in his face, and he drills it.
See, the analytics guys would say, Chris, we don't want to shoot those. They're only 9 and 8. The problem is it's hard to stay with them on the glass because they are so committed to rebounding 5 people. He's very, very good for a young player. Mike Budenholzer was lauding the work that Jay Wright had done at Villanova in getting this guy prepared. Most efficient shots in the game are free throws, layups, and then threes. And so you take away free throws by not letting the ball get to the rim. You take away layups. Great defensive possession by Toronto. They go zone again on the out-of-bounds play, having some success.
The launch. Oh, it's good, and a foul. A chance at a 4-point play for Fred VanVleet.
Toronto will show you everything defensively. Zone, combination defenses, presses.
Antetokounmpo, bullseye, a triple. The Bucks improve to 50-8 on the season. They knock off the Raptors here in Toronto in a possible preview of the Eastern Conference Finals once again.